There is a moment that every human being experiences. A moment when we see something wrong. A moment when we hear something unfair. A moment when someone needs help. And deep inside we know we should say something. But we stay quiet. Maybe we think, someone else will speak. It's not my responsibility. I don't want problems. What difference can I make? So we choose silence. And at that moment, nothing dramatic happens. The world does not stop. No one hears a sound. But something changes inside us. Because every time we silence ourselves when something truly matters, we move a little further away from the person we want to become. A powerful quote often attributed to Martin Luther King Jr. says, "Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter." These words are not just about speaking. They are about courage. They are about responsibility. They are about asking ourselves one important question. When my voice was needed, did I use it? The comfort of silence. Silence can be comfortable. It protects us. It keeps us away from criticism. It helps us avoid difficult conversations. Sometimes silence feels like peace, but there is a difference between peaceful silence and fearful silence. Peaceful silence comes from wisdom. Fearful silence comes from avoiding responsibility. Throughout our lives, we face moments where our values are tested. A friend is treated unfairly. Someone is being judged without reason. A lie is being accepted as truth. A person is suffering and everyone looks away. In those moments, we have a choice. We can protect our comfort, or we can protect what is right. The easiest choice is often silence, but the easiest choice is not always the right choice, because a person's character is not revealed only by what they do when everything is easy. Character is revealed when doing the right thing is difficult. Why do good people stay silent? Because fear is powerful. We fear being judged. We fear being rejected. We fear standing alone. Human beings naturally want to belong. We want acceptance. We want people to agree with us. So sometimes we hide our thoughts, our beliefs, and our concerns just to feel safe. But there is a hidden cost. Every time we ignore something important, we teach ourselves that our voice does not matter, and slowly we forget the power we have. The world does not only need people who can recognize problems. The world needs people who are willing to respond to them. The power of one voice. Every great change in history began with someone who decided. This matters. Not everyone who changed the world was powerful. Not everyone was famous. Not everyone had thousands of followers. Many were ordinary people, but they had one extraordinary quality. They refused to let fear control them. They understood something important. One voice can start a conversation. One conversation can create awareness. Awareness can create action. And action can change lives. The person who speaks first is often not the strongest person in the room. They are simply the person who decides that staying silent is no longer acceptable. What courage looks like today. Speaking up does not always mean standing on a stage. Sometimes courage is quiet. It is telling the truth when a lie would be easier. It is defending someone who cannot defend themselves. It is admitting when we are wrong. It is choosing kindness in a world that sometimes rewards selfishness. It is helping someone even when nobody is watching. Courage is not about being fearless. Fearless people do not exist. Courage means feeling fear and still choosing what is right. The question we must ask ourselves. At the end of our lives, we will not only remember what we owned, We will not only remember our achievements, we will remember the moments when we had a choice. The moment we could help, the moment we could speak, the moment we could make a difference. And we will ask ourselves, did I live only for my own comfort? Or did I stand for something greater than myself? Because a meaningful life is not built only by success. It is built by courage. It is built by compassion. It is built by the willingness to care. The world does not change because millions of people remain silent. The world changes because someone decides to speak. Someone decides to act. Someone decides that something matters. Your voice may feel small, but every powerful movement in history began with a single voice. So when the moment comes, when something truly matters, do not let fear speak louder than your values. Because our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Your voice matters. Use it.